What's up, everybody? Welcome to Off the Riff with Tori and Trance. It's Trance today. We in a new location. We're in my man cave. But today, how we usually start off every day, we want to do a mental health check-in. I think it's been a few weeks since we've been on. Things been cool. The summer is winding down. The chilly weather kind of got me feeling a certain type of way. But just had a good weekend with the kids, took them out Outer Banks, spent a lot of time at the water park. It's a nice, I always go down there every year. So for me personally, everything's been cool, been chilling. Uh, just coming up with some new info, new things, new ideas, and see how they work out. But today we have an interview going on today. I reached out to Lenora. She's the owner of LovelyOverloadSpa, and she's you're gonna have to help me with this one, Lenora. You're a licensed esthetician.
That's correct.
Okay, yeah, that word has messed me up all week. But yeah, I just thought it would be nice to reach out to her. I've been seeing her work. I've been seeing her ads, commercials on IG. I've been following her for I think a few months. And I feel like skincare is people should pay more attention to their skin, especially with skincare, especially with African Americans. But I just wanted to reach out to you, do an interview with you. I thought it would be interesting, informative, especially for being a owner and just the path that you went down and how you got there. But how are you doing today?
I'm doing good today. This back to school's got me a little busier than usual running around trying to get things ready for Monday for the kids.
Oh, they start in 26?
They start on the 26th. One actually starts this Friday.
Oh. So is that like a Baltimore, like, city, county thing?
I'm county. That's Baltimore County.
Because I'm in Hartford County. They don't go back until after, what, Labor? Is that Labor Day?
Something
Yeah.
that makes sense, right?
Yeah, I would assume. But yeah, I just wanted to, I reached out to you a few weeks ago. You said you was going on vacation, so I'm happy that you're able to come back around and we can link up and go through and just the background. I think just as far as what we would like to know is like your background in getting into that field and just a little bit into the ownership aspect of like how that developed.
Okay. So I was actually a correctional officer for 11 years. I hated that job with a passion. Um, and I actually went out on maternity leave with my second son, and I was watching YouTube videos, and this was like maybe 2007, 2008. So
Mm-hmm.
before YouTube is or was what it is now, right? There weren't like influencers and beauty gurus. That thing was kind of just starting.
Right.
So I just kind of watched a lot of those videos, people doing their makeup, and I'm like, oh, I could do this. So I started a YouTube channel, and it was called Lovely Overload. Um, and I was doing makeup there, self-taught, just kind of on myself. Friends started asking me to do their makeup, and I'm like, okay, well, maybe I could get some type of license and be, a professional. In the state of Maryland, you don't need a license to do makeup. It's not necessarily required. But I found the closest thing to it to be licensed was an esthetician because they also have the skincare aspect. So when I went to school for that, that's when I was like, okay, I don't even really like the makeup too much. I like the skincare part more. And I
Right.
also do waxing. I didn't like that during school, but I like it now. Um, yeah, so I feel like it kind of found me, you know, the career itself. Like I didn't think you could make a career out of skincare.
Right.
I just didn't see it as something that people were really spending money on, but they really they are, and it's important. So I was scared to leave my job and jump out there and try to do it. So I started part time, like side hustle thing, and then I ended up renting a suite in a salon, a hair salon, and the owner, really inspired me and was like, "Girl, you could do this like full time all the time." And I was like, "You think?" So I, eventually quit my job and I was doing it full time, and I wanted a way to work a little bit less and kind of, boss up a little bit. So I was like, if I get my own space, then I could have some tenants and also make some money on the back end on that side. So that's what kind of inspired me to jump to that next level of having an entire spa and having, other people work there as well.
Okay. So now, as you are delving into this and coming across new clients, and doing more research into the field that you jumped into,
Yeah.
uh, what are some of the most common misconceptions that people have about skincare?
I think one of the biggest ones that kind of stands out to me is it has to be expensive. Skincare can be very affordable, and I mean from treatments that you receive all the way down to products that you use. As long as the active ingredients are something that's going to work for your skin, the price isn't really something you got to pay too much attention to. Like, there's no such thing as designer skincare. You know,
Okay.
the ingredients are what the ingredients are. So I think that's one big misconception. I guess some people also just think it's not necessary. It's just kind of like, oh, I'll treat myself to a facial when I feel like it, but in reality, it should be part of your regular health maintenance. Similar like going to the dentist, right? You brush your teeth at home every single day, hopefully
Right.
2 times a day if you're on your game, but you're still going to go to the dentist and get a deeper clean. So same thing for skincare. You're going to wash your face at home, hopefully 2 times a day, but you still go and see your esthetician to get that deeper professional clean. So I think those are the two biggest misconceptions I could think of. People think it's not necessary and that it's expensive.
Yeah, I can see that, especially as a man. I really don't like nowadays, probably more so than what it was back in the day. But yeah, I didn't see that. That really wasn't like something that was preached or
Right.
practiced.
Right.
Uh, but I realized, like, as you get older, you starting to realize there's a lot of things that you need to pay a lot more attention to and treat yourself to for a healthier life, especially with your skin.
Absolutely. I give a lot of
Um,
praise to the self-care
yeah,
regime that kind of came in when everyone was like, self-care, self-care. I'm like, yes, care about
yeah,
yourself and your skin too.
because I've been like it because I had I like the last episode we interviewed Diva Yogi, and it's just like it's a reoccurring theme of like just a healthy lifestyle, like as far as like
Absolutely.
exercise, uh mental health, diet, skincare routine, like massages and stuff of that nature, like really aiding in the longevity of people.
Absolutely.
So now, what like starting the business? What was the most? I think. Well, I would think like what was the most difficult aspect of getting like getting your hands into, no pun intended, into the business.
Getting my hands into the business, I don't know. I guess just a lot of trusting the process. Not really knowing everything that you were supposed to be doing or that I was supposed to be doing, but doing everything that I thought I should do. Um, yeah, I guess that was the hardest part. Getting my hands into the business.
Now, do you feel like it was inspiration from you dealing with your own skin, or was it more so just because you went down the makeup aspect, you started seeing something with other people? Did we lose her? So I think we lost Lenora, but sometimes but just wanted to know about her, like what inspired her, especially when we start talking about like a business and stuff of that nature. But I'm not sure where we can go from here. But I do want people to think about the skincare, to check her out on her, what is her IG is lovely Lenora Lovely a Lovely Overload Spa. I think she's located in Baltimore County in the Parkville area in her spa. So if we can get her back, we can. If not, hey man, we just off the riff. So what I usually would like to do is a random box of questions. And then the random
He's
box of
gonna
questions.
log off and then log back on, but
Okay.
I'm here with you.
Are we logging off?
No, we're good. She's gonna log off and log back on, but I'm here with you.
Oh, okay. So darn it, we was just getting into the nitty gritty of it. But I like to do, just random off the riff, random questions that I will ask anybody on the show, but I will answer it myself. If you could have any animal, real or fictional, as a pet, what would it be? I'm not even going to go into the fictional aspect of it, but real wise, randomly, I think I would want to either a koala bear or a sea otter.
Ooh, a sea otter.
Just every time I see them at the zoo, it's just like something about sea otters look cool, and especially like they kind of like real territorial, like they kind of fierce, but yeah.
So you would need a huge body of water near you.
Hey, they be tearing some animals up, like they kind of fierce on the low.
So Lenora is back. Can you hear us, Lenora?
Yes, I can. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened.
You back? All right, cool.
Yes.
So where we were left off at, outside of talking about sea otters, but we was the question was more so about what inspired you to get, into the business, as far as like, for some people maybe it's like Diva Yogi was saying was her issue with she was injured, and then like yoga kind of was like a way for her to deal with her injury, and then she delved deeper into it. So was it something about your own personal plight with skincare, or is it more so other people that you came across and you realized you could help them?
This was something I always like. People have such like deep stories about what drew them into their current profession. And I've always had pretty decent skin. I've never struggled with any skin issues myself. But
Mm-hmm.
I guess I just feel like, there was a need and a place for me to educate others about their skin and help them to better care for themselves. So that's my reason for staying and kind of being here in this place now.
Which leads into my next question, which is, it's a lot of people struggling with their self-image due to skincare, acne. I could think of one, especially like, I guess, younger people
Yeah.
like getting older, but I also believe some women deal with acne during pregnancy.
Yes. A lot of
So what?
hormonal changes.
Yeah. So what type of advice would you give to people like that? That's like kind of looking or searching for some help in the skincare product.
Well, first, I tell them to definitely feel beautiful in whatever state that they're currently in. Hating yourself and getting down on yourself isn't going to help the situation at all. Stress is actually a contributing factor to breakouts sometimes, so if you're feeling bad about looking bad, then you're not going to look better, right? Confidence is something that we can practice no matter what the condition of our skin is. But you definitely want to get with a licensed professional, start at the esthetician level, have a nice consultation and analysis done, and then make sure you're practicing a good regimen. And if they're a good esthetician and they know that you need some additional help, maybe from a dermatologist, they would refer you to one. But any skin condition is treatable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not ever stuck. You have to be patient. Nothing happens overnight, but most things can be treated and fixed.
Oh man, I almost lost my train of thought for a second. Okay, so and you said you didn't deal with any skin
I
issues.
didn't. It's mostly hereditary. So like if your parents
Okay.
had pretty decent skin, you're gonna be, pretty decent unless you have a horrible, horrible diet, or some crazy hormonal issues going on.
So what type of, just on the side note, what type of diet thing, what kind of things are kind of like bad for skin?
All the things that are bad for the body overall. So like a lot of sugar, and that could also be an alcohol. You could almost tell when someone's an alcoholic, they'll have a lot of dryness between their brow and flakiness to the skin. But sugar is the number one thing, and then you're gonna go
Okay.
to the grease, fried foods, all the processed things. Some people it's nuts, believe it or not. Peanuts break some people out. Some people it's chocolate. Dairy is another crazy ingredient that the skin just doesn't often agree with.
Yeah, I was always told like stop drinking that soda.
Yeah, definitely. That's sugar. That's sugar.
Uh, that's the one thing I can't help. But
As long as you follow it up with water, you're drinking kind of equal parts. You
I
can't
see.
go wrong.
I mean, personally, I haven't had like my brother dealt with more like skin care issues,
Yeah.
like between my brother and my mother. But between my
Yeah.
father and me, we really didn't have any issues with like skincare.
You pulled those good genes.
But but because like every randomly a pimple will pop up here and there, but I didn't really have a bad like that. The high school moment where it's just like pimples. Like I've
Yeah.
seen like
And it's
I
so
couldn't
hard. It's so hard, especially
yeah
for teens.
I couldn't imagine like I've seen some people and it's just like I couldn't imagine like the self-image aspect of it
I don't
of
know.
dealing with such a thing. But I'm glad people can go out and get help and really kind of like every kind of life changing on like
For
what I'm
some
saying as
people, it
far as like
really
confidence.
is. It really is for some people. I've had people come and cry, literally in tears about how bad they think their skin is or how bad it looks. And I although I've not experienced it, I completely get it. I've had bad hair
But
days. I've looked bad. So I understand we want to look our best. But just, yeah, be hopeful and know that there are people that can help.
that's good to know.
Yeah.
So and I would think that people kind of come to you and talk to you like you're on a level of like a therapist to a certain degree.
I would agree.
And because that's kind of how like I looked at like massage therapists, like ones that I had a good relationship with that I continuously went to. It's like somebody I could talk to at the moment, but I feel like you getting real personal with some people.
Yeah, sometimes for sure. Yeah.
And
A lot of
how did
trauma
that?
dumping going on.
Hey, people got to release the way they do.
I'm
Like
gonna start
sometimes,
putting it on the bill.
hey, what you're providing a service that is covering a lot of things. Hey,
Indeed.
but so with that, how do you the balance of the science of skincare
Mm-hmm.
and what works, what doesn't work, what might work for some, might not work for others, and just the making the clients feel comfortable and confident in coming to you, knowing that you are providing a service that are benefiting them, making them feel better, making them feel more confident, but also it's you that they're coming to, not just the
Uh,
product.
right. So I like a customized approach. You know, people always be like, "Oh, what type of facial do I need? What type of facial do I need?" All of my facials are always going to be customized to your skin's current condition. There is no one size fit all facial,
Right,
right? Everyone's coming in a different condition, so you want to treat that condition. And then there's like this little unspoken beef that's going on in the aesthetics community where you have some estheticians who are way more clinical, right? They almost want to be, take a little doctor approach. Like there's no massaging going on. There's no warm blankets, none of that stuff. They just
right,
want to come in, treat your skin. Um, and then you have the other side where it's just relaxing and they're not really treating your skin's concerns. I like a balance. I feel like you can do both. We can be clinical and we can treat the issue, but we can still make sure the client is comfortable and make it an
right.
enjoyable experience. Yes, some things in skincare are painful, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes they are a little bit unpleasant, but it doesn't mean that the entire service has to be that way.
And from watching some of your IG videos, I see that it seems like you like to have fun. It seems like,
I do.
and just in general, just talking to you from right now, it seems like you're very comfortable to talk to. You like to have fun, so it's not a bad experience.
No, I
It's
try
like,
to make it not a bad experience.
no, you make it a comfortable, a comfortable
I
one. Like,
try.
you know, oh, what I wanted to bring up, I almost forgot because within the midst of getting cut off, kind of like throughout the location of area where the spa was located, but could you just tell people where the actual business is located and if
Yeah,
they wanted
so
to check you out?
absolutely. I'm on Joppa Road. So I'm 2300 East Joppa Road. That is considered Parkville.
Okay.
And yeah, that's me.
Is that over there by Perrin Parkway Shopping Center?
Not too far from Perrin Parkway Shopping Center. It's
Are you
down
more towards Towson?
more towards
Or
Towson, yeah, for sure.
oh, okay, okay.
Right across the street from the Taco Bell. If you know Joppa Road at all, the Taco Bell on Joppa. There's also a Baskin Robbins. I'm in very close
Oh, right
proximity
there.
to me. Yeah.
I went to I go to it's a I'm not gonna say the name of it, but it's a wellness spa down the street across from DNL 10.
Okay. The Vive.
Yeah, Vita Revive.
What you be doing in there?
I'll be getting massages and Vichy showers.
Okay. You fancy.
Hey,
That's nice.
I like to treat myself. I do know how
That's
to treat
self-care. I
myself.
like it. I like
Yeah,
it.
yeah. If I had more money, I would probably at least 3 times a month. But
Hey, y'all fit it in the budget. I like it. You just
I
gotta
do.
throw a facial. You get facials there?
I've never had a facial.
Yeah, see, you need a facial.
If I'm gonna do that, I'm coming to you.
That's what I mean. Yeah, I was gonna make sure.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
I'm down
definitely
there.
check it out. I'm gonna definitely check it out. But yeah, because I never, like I said, I never really thought about it. But I never really had one. I usually get massages. I usually, I be trying to do spa days, but that sometimes it's just too expensive. Like, and I
See
ain't got
those
the time.
misconceptions?
Hey, I went to the spot down in Virginia,
King Spa or Balion Springs?
Balion,
Yeah, oh, you fancy,
back
real fancy.
when they first opened. So it was
Yeah.
like $90 on the day pass.
Mm-hmm.
But it was nice down there. I ain't gonna lie, it was nice down there.
Were they still serving drinks then, or had they already taken that out?
No, that was the drinks. I think probably a few weeks later, from what I heard, they was doing too much in the pool after the drink. But I just thought that was crazy, like, because when you think about it, it's a wellness spa, but it's like y'all serving alcohol over here. So
but I feel like you should have, like, I don't know, maybe a glass of wine or champagne. Maybe they should have put a limit on it.
You should, but you know, some people take it too far.
Always.
But also, no, but it was nice. I would go back again, but they ain't doing a 90-day spot.
They're not on Groupon.
I do want to check out King Spot though. That's the next one I do want to check out.
But I feel like they're a step down from Balion. So if you went there, you don't need to go. Yeah.
And also, what else? I went to the Point. It's not the Point. What is that called? Oh, Columbia. But is that a Harris Teeter?
I don't know it. Out Columbia.
It's a Harris Teeter or what? I think it's a Harris Teeter. It's like underneath of the one. It's underneath of the Harris Teeter. I went out to that one.
Massage there.
Did I get it? I got a foot massage. They you know how the massages is kind of like they be booked up, so you got to kind of like get really like in advance when you like doing something. But on the side note, I do like sensory deprivation tanks.
Okay, I like that too.
So I've done them a few times. I do feel like you have to do those like consistently to really see the benefit from it.
Benefit for sure.
But I've done a few of those. I do enjoy. I feel like
they get kind of pricey if you do it consistently.
Yeah, I think the one I've been out, one out Ellicott City and one out Phoenix, Maryland.
Okay.
Those was like 120.
You see what I mean? A little price.
So I do love a good spa there.
That's all you missing is a facial.
I know. I'm after this. I'm gonna set something up because I gotta get you some. I gotta get you some transvision. Some stuff. I gotta get you some transvision stuff.
Okay.
Just let me know what you like, and I'll have it for you. So now, as we dip back into like skincare, do you have a favorite skincare product that you can't live without?
Absolutely.
What's that?
It's gonna be my sunscreen.
Ain't that or not? Like, I feel like black people. I feel like I grew up like on something like, yeah, you don't need no sunscreen, yo.
I know. And so I want to say maybe 20 years ago we didn't need it as much as we do now, but the ozone layer is thinning out. You feel it, it's getting hotter. The sun is hitting different, especially when you're traveling, it's hitting different. But if you want to fight like signs of premature aging, sunscreen's going to do that for you. I may miss a lot of things with my skin care, but every morning you can count on me applying some sunscreen to my face, hands, and toes if they're going to be exposed.
Yeah, see, that's the other thing that kind of caught me off. It was just like, oh, people put this on every day?
Every day.
Usually if I'm going to the beach, yes. Outside of that, no.
But it's a different level when you go to the beach. So, the sunscreens have different protection factors. That's the numbers, right? So on a daily, we want a minimum of 30 on the skin. Okay. That's just a regular day-to-day, right? But when you're hitting that beach, I like to bump it up. I'm getting an 80 to 100 if I can on my SPF factor.
So 30 for the regular days.
Yeah.
If you go into the beach, the water park,
bump it up to 80.
80 to 100.
Yeah. Have you ever had sunburn?
I had. The first time I had sunburn, I was in Florida. I didn't think black people could get sunburn.
They do.
And just moved to Florida. And right down my back, like my shoulders and my nose, it threw me off. So since then, but up here I haven't had any. But you know how you like go to the beach and then you go like kind of wash and it's like it feel a little raw.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
flaking.
Yeah. So I've had that. So the importance of sunscreen. So y'all put y'all sunscreen on. 30
Please.
30 every day. Don't let them tell you anything different.
And don't apply sunscreen over the eyelids. People, I
Oh,
think, grab sunscreen and they rub it like lotion, like all over the entire face. Sunscreen will penetrate your eyelid and you'll feel like you have something in your eye. So some people do that and they're like, yeah, I can't wear sunscreen. It makes my eyes irritated. It shouldn't
right.
go over the lid. I like to
Okay.
throw that out there.
That's a nice little tidbit.
Yeah.
Now, if you could create your own skincare treatment, what would it be and what would you name it?
Well, I already have one, Trance. It's called the Lovely Overload Experience.
And what is that?
So that is a 90-minute all-inclusive facial. It includes a foot massage and a hand massage as well. The skin is treated, still customized to what your skin needs, but all the luxuries are included, right? So I do a 24 karat gold infusion. 24 karat gold is a natural antioxidant. Antioxidants help our skin to repair itself. So it gives you a super luxurious glow. Yeah, I think it's a pretty solid treatment.
And what was that name again?
The Lovely Overload Experience.
The Lovely Overload Experience.
Yeah.
What's the price of the range on the Lovely Overload Experience?
The Lovely Overload Experience is about $300, but
Okay.
it's a full 90-minute facial, hand and foot massage. You also get a jelly mask, which people love to experience, just having their whole face encapsulated in that jelly-like substance. But that has a lot of benefits too, very moisturizing and hydrating.
Oh, okay. The Lovely Overload Experience.
Yeah.
I gotta check that one out.
That'd be a good one for your first one.
I mean, yeah, I do. It's been a minute. I do need, the summer's closing. I do need a nice little relaxer, some treatment.
Especially if
And
you've been out here with no sunscreen on.
I'll put sunscreen on.
Good.
How long does sunscreen last on you?
So it depends on the manufacturer, but generally between 4 to 6 hours, it's going to need to be reapplied.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And the other thing, I think I made a comment on one of your pages. What's up with this cold shower versus hot shower thing?
So it doesn't have to be cold, but taking excessively hot showers on a daily basis damages your skin's barrier. So just like the planet, our skin has a barrier that protects us, right? And that heat breaks that barrier down, causing things like sensitivity, redness. A lot of people suffer from eczema, and just hyperpigmentation and uneven skin tone. You know, if you have acne already active in the body, taking that hot shower, opening your pores every time, it's going to bring that bacteria to the surface. You're going to have more acne. You may even have acne on your back or your buttocks or, just body acne in general. So taking a cooler shower, not necessarily cold, but just like the temperature that a baby could withstand, would
Right.
just promote a more healing effect for the body. Lock in more of that hydration. You'd have a brighter skin tone, more even skin tone, and just more hydrated.
What are your thoughts on ice baths?
I love them. I've not personally done a full body ice bath. I just haven't had access to a tub or haven't made a way for that to happen for myself yet. But they're very good for the body. I do the face. I do dunk my face in the ice water, just a little bowl of it. It really kind of shocks your nervous system, helps your lymphatic system with drainage. A lot of benefits. I know you see the
Okay.
athletes jumping in the ice.
Right.
Yeah, a lot of benefits
Yeah,
for the muscles.
because I even heard like you don't necessarily have to do like an ice bath, but you can like what I'm saying, you do do a little few seconds in the cold shower.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, before we hop into these random questions that have nothing to do with your background.
Oh.
They just random questions. We probably do about what we had 30 minutes. We probably do like 3. I don't want to keep you for too long because I know you're a busy woman. So, is there any advice from a business standpoint and starting a business, going about the business that you, from your personal experience, that you would like to share with people?
I guess specifically speaking to future Black business owners. Black business got a bad name out here. People be talking bad about Black-owned businesses, and it's because they repeatedly receive bad customer service. So go back to the basic rules of, treat others how you want to be treated. If people are spending their money with you, then go above and beyond to give them the service that they want with a good attitude,
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. Bring back good customer service.
They need that all over.
I know they do, but I just hear so many people talking about, oh, Black owned, I can't support this, Black owned that, and I'm like, I'm a Black owned business and I have excellent customer service. It's not hard. It's really not. Be on time.
Because see, I think that's one of those things where it's just like you personally didn't. For some people, they personally didn't experience, but they hear it, so
yeah,
they already have this preconceived notion about Black businesses, so they just hop on that train and try to ride it, and it's just like,
I don't.
What is your personal experience with it?
Exactly.
So we got random questions.
Okay.
Usually it's a box, and if you was in person, you could pick from it. But we're going to do numbers. So pick a number from 1 to 51.
Jeez. Well, I gotta pick number 7. That's my favorite number.
Number 7. I don't know what these questions are, but
oh,
here we go. Number 7. What's the best book you've ever read, and what did you love about it?
Dang. So, okay, I guess the best book I ever read was How to Be a Badass by Jen Sincero, I believe. I read that book at just such a pivotal time in my life, and I feel like it really was kind of life-changing for me, helped me to understand a lot of things about myself and to really kind of step into who I am. And it's one of the, I used to like to read a lot. But now I struggle to finish books. But for some reason, I finished that book maybe in 3 or 4 days. It was just it was a good book. Yeah.
I'm not gonna leave you out here just for you to answer them. So
thank you.
My favorite, I got a few because it was different time periods in my life. I'm not quite sure the name of the book in high school. But it was an English teacher I had, and I think she passed probably this year. But she was a great English teacher. Like you know how some of those teachers are teachers, but some of the teachers really touch you.
Yeah.
Not like that.
No, I know what you meant.
But the way she was a teacher where what she read and how she read the book and went about the book, it made you interested into the content of the book. And I think it was Adolf or something, but it was about the last 2 people in hell, which was Adolf Hitler and somebody else.
Oh wow.
And it was just they had to come to the realization of what they've done. And it was a great book. But also I think later in life it was Rich Dad Poor Dad. That I really enjoyed, and I really enjoy the Big Crit song "Rich Dad Poor Dad." That's why I enjoy that song. So next number, what you got?
17.
What's your favorite number?
7.
7? That's a good number.
Yeah.
If you had to survive a zombie apocalypse,
jeez,
what 3 people, real or fiction, would you want on your team?
Oh man, I feel like the mom in me is supposed to say my kids, but they gonna get us killed. And
You ain't supposed to say that out loud.
Dang, in a zombie apocalypse. Okay, obviously we're gonna go Walking Dead. I need Rick. Rick gonna keep me safe. You feel me? I need Glenn. If you watch The Walking Dead, Glenn and Rick.
Didn't he get smacked upside the head with the bat?
But that wasn't a zombie. That was Negan. That wasn't a zombie. So he was doing good against the zombies. And then
you might need Negan.
No, I don't want Negan. I don't like Negan. Just Rick and Glenn.
You trying to survive.
I know, but I don't want him. I don't want him because he's gonna try to kill everybody with the bat. Who else could I have? I need a female on the team. I don't know. A woman. Dang, that's bad. I know. Maybe I guess it just for GP. Taraji could come. She'll help me out.
You picking real shit. Zombie apocalypse. Shit. Give me fucking.
She's been working out.
It's fictional. These could be fake characters. I need somebody with some real powers.
All right. So who you got? Who you got?
Give me Hulk.
He's too big. He can't hide nowhere. You going?
He can smash everybody. He can smash all the zombies. That's all I need.
He gonna bite his ankles.
Deadpool and Wolverine. Let's go. Okay. That's all. Hey, I'm trying to survive.
I guess so. I don't watch enough TV.
All right, we're gonna do one more. What number you
got? 27.
I ain't got all the numbers. So I'll skip this dude. All right, Roy, this is a good one. If you had to eat only one food for the rest of your life, but it could be in unlimited varieties, I feel like that narrows it down to one thing. What would it be?
My favorite food is burgers, believe it or not. So I love a burger, a good burger. So I probably would go with that as long as I could have some fries. Could I have fries?
One food.
But sometimes the fries be on the burger.
I mean, that would be a variation of the burger.
Yeah,
you would have a fried burger.
It got to be burgers or tacos, I guess.
Tacos, is that? See, I don't like the way this is worded.
I like the gray area. Live in the gray.
Because to me, it would be chicken.
Just chicken, okay.
Because you could do chicken. Like, there's so many ways you could cook chicken. Yeah. If you want to talk about the unlimited varieties of it. You know?
That's true.
Fried chicken, curry chicken.
Chicken be good.
Hey. I don't want to be stereotypical, but chicken is good. All right, so thank you for participating in the random box of questions. Is there anything that you would like to close with? Any thoughts, ideas, of advice that you would like to give?
No, not particularly. I thank you for having me here today. I do appreciate it.
Always. I like to find entrepreneurs, people I feel like who have good solid advice to give people, and just people I kind of be filling the vibes out. So I feel like you was from the videos. I feel like you were somebody that I could reach out to in a background that I don't necessarily have a lot of knowledge in. So it's been very knowledgeable for me having an interview with you and talk to you. I think for me, it's more so just I want to talk to people who I know that are doing things that would be helpful to people, but also people that I feel like got good energy and also have a good background in something that most people don't really talk about.
I like it.
So I'm gonna definitely have to hit you up for the what was the Lovely Overload special package?
Lovely Overload experience.
My bad. The Lovely Overload experience. I'm gonna definitely have to
You
hit
think
you up for
about that chicken? That's the special. Lovely Overload chicken special.
I'm gonna definitely have to get some transvision gear out to you. And I'll definitely be talking to you more. I appreciate you coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, no problem. You was actually, one of a good interview, I would say.
Yay, I'm clapping.
And I know you're busy, and so you're not able to be on video, but you're able to be audio for us. So I appreciate that.
Absolutely. In the future, I'll be camera ready. I promise.
Hey, I get it. I'm in my basement.
But your basement is jazzy. It's nice.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely as an artist, I like to be creative. I like to express myself through a lot of different things. I
Good to
collect a
see
lot
you're
of
not a
different things.
Ravens fan. Is that what's that? Texans?
Oh yeah, hold up, man. Yeah.
Yeah, good. That's good.
Oh yeah, no, I mean we're not gonna put that out there, but yeah,
It's out there.
I've been a fan like before Baltimore got a team back. So, but I thank you. I appreciate you. Where can they find you at? Social media wise?
Yeah, so you can find me on Instagrams. It's LovelyOverloadSpa, all one word. You could also book an appointment if you're interested at www.lovely-overload.com.
Okay. And we're gonna have that in the links in the comments section for the people.
Yeah, I'm about to go back and watch some previous episodes.
Yeah, we got some good episodes. Tori wasn't here today, but it's usually two of us. But yeah, and you said the spa location is on East Chopper Road?
Yeah, 2300 East Chopper Road.
Okay. Hey, it was nice talking to you. Stay safe, have fun, keep protecting these people with the skincare, and being the therapist that you are.
Thank you.
No problem.
Don't forget your sunscreen, y'all. Be blessed.
That was Off the Riff, Tori and Trance. Shout out to Tori. We'll be back in another 2 weeks. Football is starting. Fantasy football. Get y'all stuff ready. I'm deep in the game. Hey, I might start a fantasy league. Anybody want to check in? Let me know. But and check out transvision.com for yoga gear, yoga mats. We got the Sun and Moon collection with Diva Yogi, who we had on a couple weeks ago. But hey man, y'all stay safe. Y'all stay peaceful. Elections out. Make sure y'all do your due diligence on the candidates. I don't care who you vote for. I don't get that deep into it, but do your due diligence. Pick who you pick who you may. And also, hey man, stop crashing out. Think about it. Before y'all get into the arguments and all that dumbass shit, stop crashing out here in the city. Anywhere, honestly. Think about it. So that's my last. I'm just saying, don't crash out. Think about your mother, your father, your kids, your loved ones. Think about those before you do something stupid. But it was a nice spot. Lenora, thanks for stopping by. LovelyOverloadSpa.com. Check that out. Thank you.